Hey guys, welcome back to the Citystead. Oh, all right, into the greenhouse. Of course, come on, you guys know. Of course, we're going in the greenhouse. That's where we always go. Actually, it's not cold today, even though it is winter. It's actually pretty warm. It's like mid 40s inside the greenhouse right now. We're looking just a little bit above 50, about 55 degrees. It is Friday when I'm filming this. I don't know when you guys are gonna see it because I just don't know. Whenever I get it put out, you know, sometimes it's hard to get all these videos made and edited and then put out. It's just something that takes time and sometimes we don't get it. But because I'm playing hooky today, I went out earlier with the boys and we did some running. We went and dropped off the pink envelope. I'm a little late on getting it sent out for this round. Sorry about that, but it's out. It should be arriving hopefully early next week. We got a phone call. Hello.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. I'm also gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday too, okay?
All right, that sounds good. All right, thank you. Bye. That was actually work. I gotta go away for the weekend. So actually, when you guys see this, I'll already be back from that work trip. Going to Cleveland. The Ford Cleveland engine plant. It's kind of been the place I've been heading a lot lately. A lot of work down there. Not so much up here right now, but down there in Cleveland, tons of work at that little engine plant. So we're only going for a few days, a little touch up, a little support for a couple days, and then we'll be back home. So good short little weekend of work. Anyways, so we were out running errands today and oh, the coolest thing happened. So I've only been like recognized in my town like a couple of different times, and it's always neat when you get recognized, you know, if somebody's like, but this sweet woman was coming out of Kroger as the boys and I were walking into Kroger, and they were sitting in one of those cool little car things. They had the taxi.
Just leave it to me. Taxi!
And they're driving it in the Kroger, you know, they're both sitting in there side by side, and she like turned out of the door and almost instantly recognized them and like just waved and was like, oh, how you guys doing? Told us how she watches the videos, and it's just awesome. What a cool interaction. I really enjoy stuff like that. I like seeing that people are like entertained and enjoy just watching what we're doing in our family. It's a weird concept at times, but it's not like it's completely foreign or anything, you know. Like, we've been watching sitcoms on TV for a long time, and the sitcoms are all about families or peoples or groups of people, except for the only difference is those people are made up people, right? Like, they're not sharing their actual life. Like, this is what they really do on a day-to-day basis. We were walking into Kroger and we went there and they saw us, you know, like, that's a day-to-day occurrence. That's a family thing. Like, sometimes we have to go to Kroger. You know, we don't grow enough stuff here to sustain ourselves all year round on stuff we can do. And then you know, there's other things we need that we don't do any of our own of. So we gotta go to the store sometimes, you know, and people see that, you know, and it's just a weird thing, like when you make these YouTube videos for people and you share like your actual life and things you actually do, you know, like, and yeah, we edit it, you know, we make it so that people see kind of like the better side of what we're doing, or like I do a lot of like how-tos, or I show you things we're doing out in the yard, but I do like to share just things with my family for other people that are in my family that live other places can see, and then it's just interesting that other people would be interested in somebody else's life. But I don't really think it's that odd because we do watch sitcoms and stuff like that on TV and family dramas and all that, so we have connections to those, but those people are not real. Whereas when you have connections to YouTube and the people you watch on YouTube, like, you actually have a real connection to real people who are just trying to live their life, but decide for some reason that they want to share it with you, you know. And part of mine is a goal to get home with my family more, so we kind of do it as promotion for the business that we want to run and things that we want to do in the future. And we're trying to, you know, make different streams of income to where I can be home and not have to get that dreaded phone call to head to Cleveland, Ohio for a weekend for work. So, you know, it's something that we try to do. It's something that hopefully one day can afford us a little more freedom in our...
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take
our life to just spend more time as a family, which is all I really want, is just spend time as a family unit, you know, with my family. I love it so much. I love being a dad and being home all the time. And don't get me wrong, I get frustrated and I do yell at my kids sometimes. It happens. But you know, for the most part, what you see is like how I try to be the majority of the time. And yeah, every parent gets frustrated. It just happens, you know, like every once in a while you're just gonna lose your mind and you're gonna say Mwah! You know, like, because you're dealing with kids that are whining and crying and they can't tell you what they want and you can't understand what they want. So you know, it's a lot of frustration that goes with it sometimes. But one of the most amazing things to do in the world to me is just raising kids and showing them how to live and learn and grow. And it's just a phenomenal. I can't even explain how much I enjoy being a dad. So working toward trying to be the fact that I could possibly be a dad who's maybe home a lot more would just be incredible to me and would change my entire life, really. So that's what we're working for. It was a long rant. What were we talking about? Oh, we came out of the greenhouse. Hey, so you guys want to see some green in the greenhouse? Check it out. This parsley actually looking pretty good. Rosemary's still got the dead leaves on it and stuff. You guys can kind of see there. We will see how that goes. I still have hopes that it'll bounce back a little bit. We're gonna have another little like warm cold going on with the weather. Today, you know, it's what I say, mid-40s, and then yesterday it was like it's like 16 out when Ensley went to the bus. So super cold. But oh, so while I was out digging that parsley and the other thing, the rosemary, God, my train of thought today is crazy. So I looked out front in my front edible garden that I tried planting, guys, and there was a bunch of little lettuces still out there kind of sprouting. You can see them right here. So I got this one, that one, I got one over there. There's two down there. Actually, one of them is charred. And then there's another charred here, and then I got another one there. So I'm pretty excited that I got some lettuce and stuff down there, and it looks all right. Like, I don't know if it'll take off or not. You know, transplanting in the winter is something that I have no experience with at all because it's winter. Nobody's ever trying to garden, you know, usually, right? So I'm bringing it in here. It doesn't get super warm, but it gets warm enough in here. So I'm really interested to see how these do and if they hold up for a little bit of time. I'm going to water them today since I know I'll be going out of town soon. And then we'll come back and we'll do a little check on them when we get back. So maybe I'll post it to like Facebook or Instagram or something if I don't make a whole video about it, because this video is already long enough and it's really just me ranting and talking about how much I appreciate interactions with all of you guys, which I do. It's awesome. It's very awesome to be able to connect with people. So I got these little plants here. Now they're not edible or anything, but they are green and they are fun. So I think I'm gonna put these in the ground in here just to, you know, it's like a mood thing. And when I want to have a good mood, and no matter what, green plants, they'll make you happy. So I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna put them in the ground, just kind of in these beds somewhere, and have a little more green. When I come in here, it'll just be like, whoa, the greenness. Which, I mean, it's green outside right now because it's 40 degrees and all the snow melted already. So, all right. I got some other stuff I got to do, guys, but this was a fun chat. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe I just rambled too long and you guys turned it off, but if you made it this far, you know how it goes. Be bold and grow bold. I appreciate all of you guys and all of our interactions, emails, comments, people I meet in real life who just say, hey, I like what you guys do. It really touches me and just it makes me want to keep going forward. So it's fun having that interaction. So I will see you guys in the very next video. Have a good one.